Right now I'm recording.
To episode 15 of X to Interact. I'm Sam. I'm here with Ark. I am
Hello.
here. I am here with Gaffney. I am
Hi.
here. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. It's a great start. And I am here with Polar.
Hey.
Uh, yeah, so today our main topic is when was a game more than a game? And then we have a little trivia game later on for our rotating segment. But as always, we'll start with the news. And since I am hosting this week, we will begin with the news story I put on the dock. And that just so happens to be Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is arriving on PS5 and PS4 on August 20th. So there's a whole lot. They wrote about this blog. There's a new island called Iki Island. Um, so that's like a new like single player like content stuff, and I believe they also added stuff to Legends. No, I believe.
I think they mentioned it, but haven't
Yeah, they didn't.
specifically said what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's also like PS5 stuff, DualSense haptics, and also Japanese lip sync, which I believe is PS5 only. Um, so yeah, that's another PS5 only thing. So there's all this stuff that's added, and you can transfer your progress. I'm sure that will be super easy and efficient, and really just super simple. Um, can't see anything going wrong with that. So the prices, the prices are the interesting thing. So let me see. Let me get down to the thing. So you can obviously just, if you don't have any version of this game, you can buy it for $69.99 on the PS5 US dollars, and then if you're buying it on the PS4, it is $59.99 US dollars, like a just a normally priced game.
Right.
But but but
The
if
big
you
butt.
own the game on PS4, the original game on PS4, to upgrade it to the PS4 Director's Cut is $19.99. And then if you own what is it? If you own the PS4 Director's Cut and later want to upgrade to the PS5 Director's Cut, it's fucking $10. Fuck them. Whatever.
So
And
that
then
was kind of the drama, right?
yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then the upgrade directly from what is it? The original Ghost of Tsushima. So
Right.
like the version I have, which is the original Ghost of Tsushima on PS4. If you want to upgrade to the director's cut of PS5, it's $29.99 because that is taking into consideration both the $19.99 for the upgrade to the director's cut, like the new stuff, and then the $9.99 for the PS5 crap, which apparently is $10 worth of upgrade. And the thing that gets me is it makes no sense. I'm sorry. I paid for this game, the original version of this game, for $59.99 last year. And now you're telling me to upgrade it to this director's cut, I have to pay $29.99 for content that if you're only getting on if you're just getting the PS4 version in $19.99. First of all, it just sounds a little expensive. I guess they haven't really gone into how how big Iki Island is and stuff like
yeah,
that.
what if this is like some super duper amazing DLC?
Yeah, so like if this DLC turns out to be like pretty large and really good, then whatever. But I still the $9.99 for the PS4 to PS5 is what gets me. Like that
And
is ridiculous.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
guess what you're strictly paying for, like the PS5 exclusive stuff they're paying for is lip sync for Japanese voiceover,
Yes.
um,
Dual
and haptic feedback.
which
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I paid for the PS5 for those fucking features. I shouldn't
Yeah.
have to pay for those features every specific game.
This is
Duh!
weird. This is a
Especially
very
for a
weird
game that's a
strategy.
PS4 game, so the haptics probably aren't even gonna be like amazing. And if they
Yeah,
are,
it's like-
fucking come at me. But like,
They didn't build it with that in mind, right? So they're putting them in on top of that. Now the lip sync actually is a pretty big feature for a lot of people, so that's kind of cool. But otherwise,
yeah, that sounds
like,
cool. But I don't know that it's. I don't know. I feel like that's not a $10
No.
feature.
that's another reason to keep it at the proposed value, the proposed initial value, right? And a reason to buy it at the full price or whatever price they're charging. So it's 30 for the upgrade, right?
Yep.
If you're upgrading from the original PS4 version to
right.
the director's cut of PS5, yes, it's
Yeah.
$30.
They really thought of every tier that you could upgrade from.
I mean, it's
That's
laid
so cool.
out. It's not confusing, but it is kind of BS, right? So
I mean, it's a little bit confusing.
Like,
Yeah,
this is weird.
well,
Like,
just a
same
little
thing
bit.
with Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. The PS5 upgrade was free, and then yeah, you have the Yuffie DLC,
Yeah,
which is
I don't know
optional.
why they didn't just take that route. It makes it a lot more simpler. Like, get the PS5 version for free, and then if you want the extra content, just pay the $20 for it. Because
yeah.
as far as I know, and there hasn't been any other game that charges you for a PS5 upgrade.
What about Miles Morales and Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No, that was free. If you get Miles Morales on PS4, you get a free upgrade to PS5.
What about Spider-Man Remastered though?
That's different. That was.
Is it different?
was
Well,
that
I
more?
mean, I guess you're right on that. Yeah. But I mean, what I'm talking about is like that wasn't like Miles Morales. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I can see what you're talking about with that. Yeah, it's not really different.
They charged you again for the same game, just better looking.
I mean, I'm just happy that one day when I get a PS5 and I play Ghost of Tsushima, I won't have to pay anything extra.
Sure. Same here. You know, I'll just pay for the director's cut when it's like discounted at some point, hopefully.
You know what? You guys didn't get to play it last year, so ha ha ha.
I didn't play it last year either.
You're in rarefied
One that's-
sir.
Am I
You're the only one.
that played it? Oh
We
my
discussed this
Yeah.
back when the Ghost movie news came out.
That's right. All right, you
Yeah.
guys have to play this game. This game is fucking amazing.
We will.
I am super excited for this DLC,
And-
but I just think it's BS about this $9.99 crap.
Okay, Sam,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn yourself up a little bit, a smidge. You're just kind of quiet, is all.
Who?
Who? Me?
You. Sam. It's just a little quiet in my ears, at least.
Um,
Just a tad.
I will try to turn myself up.
Well, Sam, do you got anything more to rant on, or have
Yeah,
you
I,
made your peace?
That's about it.
Well, I just want to call out something. People were saying, "Oh, but you already have the PS5 enhancements with that patch that came out a while ago." I'm gonna counterpoint that with Jedi Fallen Order. We got a PS5 patch, like a performance patch, like a while ago, and then they gave you a free PS5 version. I think
Yeah.
like
I mean-
earlier last month.
What about God of War? That got a patch, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a
Alright.
PS5 specific version.
sure.
Yeah, that was pretty much just a 60 like FPS patch.
Yeah,
It
Jedi
was
Fallen Order got
fucking
both.
awesome. I platinum God of War after that patch came out. Great game.
Fuck yeah.
Polar, by the way, I can't turn myself up anymore, so
No,
am
I
as
got you on
loud as-
Discord, man. You're good to
Okay,
go.
cool. I was gonna say I am as loud as I can do.
You are
Um,
good.
Well, yeah. If nobody has anything to say about this, the rest of this,
I'm good.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I guess you're gonna keep. Sony's just gonna keep charging me for bullshit, but whatever.
Yeah.
So now it is Ark's story about Persona, which he has a
His non-story.
his
Let him
I
have
just-
it.
novel here.
There's a reason I made the doc format like this. You guys can put bullet points if you want. I'm like the only one putting bullet points in here.
I put a bullet point for the link, and then I improv it.
Look, you're just more organized and better at this than us. It's okay.
I guess. I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Ark, are you gonna read through this, or am I gonna
I'll read through it. So I just have the quick bullet points here. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna really go too in depth. But yeah, so recently the Persona series broke 15 million copies sold. So Atlas recently, yeah, it is. Uh, finally beat Gex out. You guys know Gex, that PS1 game?
No.
No.
I
Alright,
do,
well,
yes, but that's
I don't. I saw someone on Twitter post it. I'm like, that's a fun fact.
oh my god.
But anyways, Atlas recently published their financial statements for the fiscal year that ended in March 2021. According to Persona Central, the entire Persona series sold over 15 million units, digital included, worldwide. Um, the previous sales record for that was reported last year was 13.1 million. Persona 5 Royal sold 1.8 million since the Japanese release in October 31st, 2019. Then Persona 5 Strikers sold 1.3 million since its Japanese release February 2021, which came out a whole year after in the West because, COVID fucked everything up.
Sure.
Yeah. Fucking, the wait for that game was brutal. Anyways, then Persona 4 Golden on PCs, it did sell over 900K worldwide, but then in June 30th, Atlas announced that it sold over 1 million on PC. So combined with the 1.5 billion that game sold on Vita, Persona 4 Golden has sold over a total of 2.5 million copies.
Woo!
And I just wanted to throw in there because Persona Central article put it out there. The Persona 5 original soundtrack sold more than 100K copies.
Woo!
That's a good soundtrack.
That is a banger soundtrack.
Yeah. Now, Atlas, please put the games on more consoles. Thank you. Could sell more.
Sell more. Double that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned to you guys way back at the beginning, Persona 4 Golden. I never played it because I never had a Vita, and I played it on PC as soon as it came out, and I fell in love with it. And then I played Persona 5 on PS4, and I loved it a lot. So yeah, put your games on PC, get them out there, so that more people can realize just how good this series is.
I'm serious.
Put them on PC, put them on Switch, put them on Xbox, put them everywhere. Please.
Port everything to Switch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just
I
so
just wanna
weird how
say-
Atlas is surprised that these games are selling good, but we're been telling them to put it everywhere for years. So
They put out these surveys, but they don't actually do anything with them. I'm
yeah,
sorry, they don't
it's
even
so
look
weird.
at them. I want to say I thought Persona would have sold a lot more because Persona as a series only sold 15 million. We have God of War selling 10 million alone. I guess Persona 5 still isn't as mainstream as I thought. Which is just curious to me. I thought it was another one of the temples of Sony's library.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely would have thought it would have sold more than 15 million, but
Definitely.
I mean, I haven't played it. I have it though, I guess.
They're
But
long.
I don't know
Hey,
if
they're
that
long
counts.
RPGs.
Because
Yeah, you do have the PS Plus or whatever it's called.
yeah, do you think that counts? I'm assuming if it's added.
No way.
I don't know. This
Because
report
I'm just
didn't.
saying, every time I install a game from PS Plus, I get a fucking email thanking me for my purchase. So it says $0. It's like, yeah, no shit, it's a free game. So
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't know.
know.
If it counts. But
This report didn't say how much the base Persona 5 sold, and I don't know those numbers off the top of my head. But
well, it can't be more than 15 million. But yeah.
obviously, no. I think they'll probably sold maybe the most.
They're not included or what? This is just Royal?
This is
Yeah, this is just only Royal Strikers and then Persona 4 Gold on PC at least.
Okay.
And then I assume Persona 5 Royal didn't sell as much because not everyone who played, or everyone who played Persona 5 didn't pick up Royal because why would they want to play another 100 hours? Not everyone wants to play everything again, you know? I'm
Ask
one
my
of those
friend.
psychos that played the game 3 times, so
Can confirm.
I played the Witcher 3 2.5 times. So
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of I'm the same way, so yeah.
Yeah.
man, I've been tempted to go back and play it again because Jonathan Dornbush has been doing a Persona 5 in real time podcast.
Yeah, I
And
remember that. Yeah.
They're around the same part where I left my New Game Plus off, and I want to go back, but I'm like, I don't know. Got a lot of other stuff to play.
So is it like a book club then?
Something, yeah. So
Okay.
they go through they go through the week in game, into the week real time. So they do it week by week, basically.
That's neat, dude.
And it's gonna be a while for them to finish, but
Sure.
that's a pretty cool thing they're doing.
I remember then when they were doing Breath of the Wild, they were doing with like one Joy-Con each. Like Brian Altano and someone else was doing it with them. That was
that's
probably one
cool.
of my favorite series that they did. It was awesome.
All right. Well, if that's all on Persona, we will now move on to, I think, Polar's story? Question
Yeah.
mark?
Yeah. So this
and
is. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, just go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Moral of the story: the internet sucks sometimes. Latency is a bitch. This comes from IGN.com, from Matt TM Kim. Reads, NetherRealm starts work on new game and ends DLC support for Mortal Kombat 1. It's about time. Look at what's been going. Let's see. Let me read a little bit from here. It says, NetherRealm took to Twitter this morning to announce, I believe this was July 2nd. I think that was this. In a tweet, Chicago-based studio announced that it was now focusing on this new project. What is the project? NetherRealm hasn't announced it, but the studio is primarily known for combat or injustice, as we all kind of know here. Fighting game based on a version, we don't really need to know about that. Anyways, so they've been bouncing between these two games for a while, right? Injustice, and in the same similar style, right? I don't think they've done anything else other than supporting through DLC for those. So, kind of cool. I'm really hoping it's like I said, look, what could it be? Is it a new IP? Maybe a bit of a stretch, but it could be another genre. I had mentioned in the past that, like I said before, in like a prediction that didn't come true yet, but we'll see. That they wanted to branch out in their genres. So, do you guys have any thoughts on like if they did go to another genre, something that you'd like to see from Mortal Kombat? Or sorry, from NetherRealm.
Well, selfishly, I just want Injustice 3. So don't make new. Just give me Injustice 3.
Disappointed.
I don't know. I haven't really like kept up with Mortal Kombat and Injustice. Like the last time I played any of their games was when we did Injustice 2 for Game Pass. So it's been a while since I played another own game, but I do find it kind of weird how they just announced this in a tweet, not like in a official press release, I guess, or anything, or like they didn't notify us ahead of time, like how Smash is telling us like this is the last DLC fighter coming out. It just kind of sprang just suddenly.
I think everyone knew. Everyone knew Mortal Kombat. But there was a complete edition, right? Or there's some
Ultimate
collection that had, MK11 Ultimate that contained every piece of DLC. So I think everyone already knew it was over.
Well,
it was no
2
big
years
surprise.
now of support. So
Is it really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Aftermath was released in 2020, so that's gonna be interesting, man. I really do hope if they do another one, they kind of break the mold because they, it's been working well for them. So it would be cool to see something new from them, in at least a genre shift or like gameplay style, even if it is Injustice or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Like we mentioned back in our predictions video, maybe they'll just make the Crypt a full game. I hope not, but maybe.
Well, honestly, if it didn't have technical issues and stuff, and they polished it out, I could actually see that being something cool.
Injustice 3.
Yeah, it's a neat idea. You guys are obviously in fighting games that much, Sam and Ark, right? Yeah,
No.
so they wouldn't really be.
But if they Smash,
so say they came out with like an RPG, you would play that, right?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
Action
maybe,
RPG.
because
Let's think. Action RPG. Would you play
the Mortal Kombat I was into the most was Mortal Kombat 9, but I don't know like how the story's been since then or anything like that. But maybe an RPG could be interesting.
The story has been
Yeah,
been
it's
there
action
time travel
movie
involved now or something?
Yeah, and the last one, I don't know. Was it both of them or was it just 11? Time travel.
I
11.
have no idea.
11. Yeah, I don't know. Could be a cool idea. But that's kind of it for that one. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait to see. Probably fandom coming, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
The
that.
Fando.
The dome.
All right. Moving on to our final story, brought to you by the one, the only Gaff. Housemarque joins the PlayStation family.
Yep, this comes straight from the horse's mouth, from the head of PlayStation Studios, Herman Holst. Um, the story goes, yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment acquired Housemarque, and I guess it's been a no-brainer because they've had a long history with PlayStation, Superstars HD, Resogun, and then Returnal, which was their biggest success of all time. So it's no wonder that Sony acquired them. They make a lot of sense. They got a history, they mesh well, and I think a lot of people pick this up. This seems to be Sony's strategy of funding projects from formerly independent studios, and then if they do super well, then they invite them to join the family, which works. It's a great strategy. It works for them,
Yeah.
and it's a very organic way of growing your library and your personnel. What do you what do you guys what thoughts do you guys have on it? And then once you guys finish your thoughts, I have my own thoughts to wrap it up.
I mean, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I played Returnal the first weekend it came out for like 8 hours, if that, and then haven't gone back. Just
Oh, you didn't
'cause-
beat it? I didn't realize.
Not at all. It's just not my type of game. Like I love the way it feels to play. Like if like somebody came out with a fucking shooter that felt just as good, but was like, I don't know, just like not a roguelike and shit like that. Like, oh man, it's just not my type of game. Dying that much and having to like just continue to do the same thing over and over again. It's just, I don't know.
That's right up my alley, man.
But I'm just not very good at. But I mean, I only got to the first boss like a couple times, and then I had 2 times where I like glitched, and so that ended a run. Um, yeah, and so there's just it started to just become a little frustrating because like runs were ending not because I was dying, but because there's no saving at all, and then you lose an hour and a half or
Oh.
whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just because there's a bug and you get stuck in a room, and then you cry because you just wasted an hour and a half.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
go on for a while on like why that's important to have in a roguelike or roguelite.
This is not the roguelike podcast, so
Sure. But it is important. I'm pretty excited to see them, I guess, formally acknowledged as a first party, right? I kind of always figured they would eventually get there, but I am surprised it took so long to actually seal the deal. Just didn't see as much viability until they did Returnal, which was their most successful one, right? So they're like, all right, clearly they see the talent, and now they can sell the copies. So here, let's just put a bow on it, and then we'll put the pieces together and see what's in the future.
And now they can have Housemarque make a Sly Cooper 5, right? Right?
yeah, if no one else take it, then they will.
Yes, that's what will happen.
It would make no sense, but I want it.
It could be cool, honestly. But
Yeah, I guess.
Sly's just going around shooting shit.
Arcade style
fit at
Sly,
all.
man. Arcade style. It's kind of cool, I guess. You know, like business consumes another business. It's nothing new, but it is cool to see them finally being taken over. So
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because you got people. This is my beef. You got people on the internet saying, "Oh, Sony, see, this is how you should do it, right? They're forming friendships and they're bringing people that already like to work with them, and that's better. It's much better than what Microsoft does, just gobbling up studios and being evil corporations. Shut up. Okay, these are both mega corporations that all they want to do is make money, and they're making money by buying more tools to make them more money. Okay, there's no get rid of this holier than thou sentiment. Okay.
It's
That's
a
my piece.
roguelike. They've proved they can make money off a title, and now they want to buy it, right, and include them. So that's kind of my take on it. It's like, okay, now is the time you're gonna do that.
Like, don't act like don't act like they're doing this for you.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
All right,
not
that's it.
doing it. They're not doing it for me.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not your Christmas gift.
Especially
They're
not for
not-
you, man.
they're not gonna make a game and charge me $70 for it just for me.
And you're gonna thank them for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You will
Thank
purchase
you.
the upgrade price to PS6 when it comes out.
Thank you, Sony
Thank-
overlords, for selling me a
Thank you, capitalism.
$50 game for $70. Thank you.
This is why I work 8-hour minimum wage just so I can buy your game.
Right. Let me take one day's extra wages, and we'll apply it to your game just for that. Right? Okay.
All right, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, capitalism sucks, but what? Moving on.
Yeah.
Well, if that's it for the news. Let's move on to our main topic, which is, when is a game more than a game? So like, when's a, maybe not a specific moment, but like when has a game been more than just like a game? When it transcended its nature as a game and actually like had some sort of effect on your life other than just like, I don't know, spending time with it.
AKA, when have you worshipped a game as a god?
Pretty much,
Paul,
and
you
that
have a
brings
story?
me to my game,
Oh, okay.
which is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which I have over 1,000 hours in, and I am sad to admit that, but I do.
Hey, don't feel bad.
I have started this game with so many fucking different characters over again, and I love it. But the reason it is more than a game to me, or at least it was. I mean, now it's kind of just whatever. But like, back when I first played this, before I played it, my brother was trying to get me to play it, and this was before I played video games that weren't just like sports games and stuff like that. It was like, what's that weird fantasy crap? Like, I don't want that. Then I started it, and I could not stop playing it, and so this game definitely like started my interest in video games. As a whole, uh, it helped me. I mean, me and my brother were always like pretty close, but like I feel like this game definitely got us to bond and become a lot closer, and we still play games together all the time. So this game definitely, Skyrim, definitely holds a special place in my heart, and that's why it will never leave my top 5 video games of all time, no matter how good other games are, and no matter how terribly Skyrim is aged. But yeah, it's a special game to me, and it's more, well, it's more than a game. It's, yeah.
That's pretty cool, especially for a single player game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, like I never obviously didn't play it with him, but like we would talk about it. I would watch him play. He would watch me play, because that's when we only had one PS3. Um, we didn't each have our own console until we got our PS4s. But so yeah, we would watch each other play and just like hang out. And it was a good time. It was awesome.
Nice. So I got a story. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So my story involves Animal Crossing. This was in July, I believe, and I was still playing Animal Crossing like pretty heavily, like every month since it came out in March. Um, and you know, in Animal Crossing, you plant flowers, and they can be really hard to obtain because there's a bunch of different ways of flowers, and the easiest way to get them all is to get them from another person's island, and bring them to yours. So one day on Snapchat, I have this friend who I haven't spoken to in like 6 years. She was I went to camp with her, and we were pretty close. It was like a 6 week like long camp, and it was great. But after that, we didn't really talk, and it was sad. But one day she posted on Snapchat, "Hey, does anyone have any flowers that you need or that I want?" And then maybe we can trade. So for the first time in years, I messaged her saying, "Hey, maybe you can check out my island, and then you can see what flowers I have, and so on." And so we exchanged friend codes on Switch Online, and then I went to her island, and she gave me a tour, and then we initially were just chatting on like the in-game chat, and that took forever. So then eventually I just called her, and 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 we did everything, and then we just evolved into like we just had like this like really like long conversation, just like catch up over the years, and like telling her like what kind of what program she was in school, what I'm doing, what kind of work she's doing, like life, family stuff, and all that, and it was just really cool, and it was just like the old days, and she sounded like exactly how I remember her, and it was a really cool moment. Like this video game reconnecting me to this good friend I had from so long ago, and I probably wouldn't have contacted her like any other way. So yeah, I really thank Animal Crossing for giving me that moment.
That's awesome. Arc Polar.
First. It seems like he's not ready.
Not really, because I'm gonna be honest. Like when you put this question in the doc, I was like a little confused on like what it meant. Like what exactly does the question mean? What was a game more than a game? That can mean like so many different things, you know.
It
And like,
reaches into other than just a game, right? Say like, hey, this is special other than the fact that it's a great game. If that makes sense.
Like
or-
when did a game affect you outside of it being a game?
Is it just like his got him into gaming? Like it's important, like life, I guess. Other than
But when was a game more than just about you drinking Mountain Dew and eating Cheetos?
right.
Yeah, Arc. When was a game more about just you? You selfish prick.
Everybody asks about
oh
what game,
man,
not how.
oh game. I don't know. You can like throw in I guess a couple of games for me. I don't know if these are like the right examples, but like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I have one. Destiny, Final Fantasy 14, the Persona series in general. I guess I'll just go with Black Ops 2. This really wasn't a story never told, but when that I got like a PS3 around that. Actually, I don't remember when I got a PS3, so scratch that. But I got like Black Ops 2 during the Christmas that came out and stuff like that, and me and another internet friend were like heavily like big on doing the Call of Duty Zombies Easter eggs and stuff like that. And we went into the public lobby and we found one other guy who like wanted to do it with us too. So we got together with him and we did it there in that public lobby, and we added him as a friend and stuff, and we became really good friends with this guy. He had some other guys that helped us out with the Easter eggs too, so we joined up with him. Eventually, the other friend that I had kind of got mad I was hanging out with this guy more, so kind of lost touch with him.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah,
No.
yeah, I
No
guess he was a little jealous. Yeah, that wasn't a good story, but
Too bad.
Oh,
but this one guy and like his group of friends that I met up with, like we became like really good PlayStation friends since then, and I'm still friends with him on PlayStation this day. Um, and like we play like a lot of games together. Like recently, the last game we played was No Man's Sky and stuff on the PlayStation 5, and I mean we don't play as much anymore as we used to, just because we're all busy now. They're in college, everyone has jobs and stuff. But whenever a new game comes out, we're usually like, "Hey, are we getting this game?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's try it out. We'll play it together." So, shout outs to them, and shout outs to Black Ops 2. Still the best Call of Duty I think to this day. No, not debating that.
100%.
He says wearing a Modern Warfare
This is
Warfare shirt.
hey, this is a Christmas shirt. I just use it for like to sleep in it.
nice.
I guess
nice.
yeah, that's one of them. Like where video games can like you can like make new friends online too. You know,
You're right.
depending
Yeah.
on how they act, of
Yeah.
course, because you know, voice chat can get kind of cancerous.
Oh, yes, always.
Yeah.
Especially with those games.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty being primary.
But I just real quick, I think it was better back then, at least for the zombies community, because zombies wasn't like as big of a thing as it is now back then, and it was like it was like really fun to get together and try to figure out these Easter eggs, trying to figure out what to do at the same time, coordinating everything, and it was like a pretty fun time then. Nowadays, I don't do them too much just because I don't care about Call of Duty much anymore, but with fun times back then.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that one. We in that same sentiment. Are you? Is that, do you have any more? Or-
Like I said, the Persona series, like instead, like they teach you like life lessons basically with their themes of their game. Like Persona 4 is accepting who you truly are. Persona 5, everyone has like their own different meanings of it, but like I think of it as that you don't need to fit into the social norms of society and stuff like that. You can be yourself. You can rebel, I guess, against society, you know. And then Persona 3, you can you cherish your life as you may uh live every day as like your last, because I don't want to spoil how that game ends, but
Sure.
it's very like deep. All three of those games are, and for me, when I played them back in 2019, I played 4, 5, and 3 back to back. Did get burned out, so I had to stop for a while. But just getting hit with like the themes of those games was like really, I feel like kind of impacted me a bit.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go with mine then. Hard transition. I think
Okay.
I have a couple, right? I have a couple that obvious. So like for multiplayer, making friends outside of where you can is pretty special to me, right? That you don't know these people, you've never met them before, and but now you're. I have friends from Destiny One, uh, playing the Vault of Glass. There, you had to like go on forums and stuff to get a group for. The first clear that we got with those five other people, I still talk to on at least a weekly basis, and some of them almost daily. So, uh, for me, Destiny kind of falls into that like, hey, this was more than just a game. That was a social life.
Yeah,
Time where I couldn't really get out and do much stuff, just with life circumstances at that time. But if we're talking about single player games that maybe kind of push past that, I think I guess Pokemon was kind of for me. Uh, I wasn't super great at talking to people and making friends. Uh, Pretty much growing up, almost all the way to high school. But that was kind of like my way to feel like I was part of a world, right? That was the first game that I kind of felt like I was invested in this. And these are my friends. Go and like it's a party, right? Like, um,
Aw.
it was in hindsight, yes. Maybe it's had short-sighted because obviously there's more to the world than video games, sure. But um, at that point in my life, it kind of taught me like, hey, it's really not that hard to then go and make friends. And one of my like I guess very first that I still consider one of my best friends. Um, that's how we started to bond over. It's like, hey, we got a locker together. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, hey, is that Pokemon? Like, that's Pokemon Gold, right? He's like, yeah. I almost finished the Pokedex, and it's like that started off like a whole, uh, almost I want to say 19-year friendship now.
Wow.
So video games can really change people's lives in a good way. So, and that one definitely pushed past the game, uh, just being a game. So.
Thank goodness you never did the Nuzlocke challenge when you were a kid, because then if your Pokemon faints, you have to release it, and it's gone forever.
I did the one Pokemon challenge. It's just one, and if you if that like so you go all the way through the story and all the gym battles with just the one Pokemon.
Mhm.
You had to pick the right Pokemon, because if you pick the wrong type, you're gonna have a terrible time in any gym. But I don't know, you just power level up, and then I was like, this is so hard when I was younger, but then like my friend was like, all you gotta do is pick this particular type, which is strong against this one and doesn't have much weaknesses, and it's like, oh well. And again, it's another one of those moments where it's like, I'm having trouble with something, I can't get past it, but my friend's like, oh, it's just super easy. This is like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of for me. I guess recently more the multiplayer one's been Call of Duty, where it's just kind of been my way with COVID that I hang out with my brothers, so that's been pretty special too. But it's Call of Duty, so
All right. Well, now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the first ever episode of Sam's Gaming Trivia. Wee! Yeah!
Meow, 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 meow.
The rules are as follows. I have 5 questions. I'm going to ask you all of them, and then I am going to start. Well, I'm going to ask you one at a time, one question at a time, but I'm going to ask them to all of you at the same time. And then I will start, depending on what the question is, I'll give you like 25 seconds for like short answers, and then maybe like a little more for some of these other ones.
Short answer. I think it's almost last day.
There's no multiple choice.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
So the way it works is I have 5 questions. Each question has a answer, and then also has a bonus answer where you can get bonus points. And so whoever has the most points, I gotta get a piece of paper so I can keep fucking track of who has points. Whoever has the most points at the end is the ultimate champion, or no, is the champion until we do this again.
Yay!
And then second place, whatever. And then third place is the ultimate loser. Woo!
Hey man,
All right.
I want to either be the champion or the ultimate loser, because 2 is just whatever.
It's not fair. All right. Is everybody ready? Does everybody have something to write on?
Yes, I sectioned my paper off.
I'm ready.
Yes, as requested, the envelope.
Oh, this might be hard to see on my paper. We'll try this out.
All right.
So yeah, you write them down, and then I'll after the timer's up, I'll ask each of you to put the piece of paper up, and yeah.
Right, Ark, you want to?
And you might have to read them off
for this.
But Ark, Gav, and Polar. All right. Question number. You know what? I'll do 30 seconds for the short ones. Maybe all of them. I don't know. First question.
Okay.
What year did Pong originally release?
Oh, fuck off.
For the bonus point, name the exact date. Go.
You didn't give us multiple choice for this shit? I'm terrible with dates.
Oh, man.
Okay, because Pong was actually alive when Pong was released.
Okay.
What did you say?
No, that's incorrect. That gets you closer, though, to that. It's born 1990, okay?
Shit.
So, you said the original Pong for the Atari 20... Atari something.
The original, when was Pong originally released? Bonus point for the exact date. I'll give you 15 more seconds.
Okay. Are we writing it down? What's the deal here?
Yes,
just write it down. I'm ready.
10.
I'm ready.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
All right.
Ark. Stop.
Sorry. I had to scratch up my own and put a new one down.
Okay.
All right. Ark, show me, Ark, show me.
I don't know if it's gonna be flipped or not, but I don't know if you can see.
For audio listeners,
1985.
1985. That okay, Gaff. Show me your answer.
Oh no, I feel like I fucked up. Oh well.
Audio listeners.
1984.
1984.
1984.
Bonus July 3rd. Okay.
Oh, I didn't put a bonus one. Yeah.
And Polar,
Okay.
your answer.
It's probably going to be flipped, but
It is not.
1976.
1976.
And
Okay.
the specific date, June.
No, it doesn't count.
June something.
I wanted to do like the late 70s, but I don't know. I was
You're
like, fuck, I don't
all
know.
wrong.
Ah, okay. What is it? What is
Surprise, surprise.
it? What is it?
The original release of Pong was November 29th,
Oh, wow.
1972.
I was closest.
Fuck.
Whoa.
I was gonna do this early 70s as well. I was like, I don't know.
I was
Can you
closest.
believe-
0 points.
Can you believe I also did like a research paper on this too, and I completely fucking
Okay,
forgot
okay, okay.
about this?
So we have to get it exact. We don't get a point for being closest.
Oh, hell no. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Well,
You're
we'll
getting
get
a
three-way,
dude.
three-way tie. by the end.
No, you don't get some points here coming
Okay,
up.
okay. Nah, are you sure?
So 30 seconds, and this, I mean 30 seconds, because this shouldn't take that long.
Okay.
All right. Question number
If
two.
it's anything like the last one, we're not.
It's not like the last one.
Okay.
How many of the mainline Gears of War games have 5 acts? The bonus is which
fuck.
games?
You fuck. You
Oh,
played through the Gears
okay.
game recently, haven't you?
How many have 5 acts? You said.
Yes. And name what games have 5 acts as the bonus.
Okay.
I hate you for this.
30 seconds.
Mm,
Oh crap!
mm.
Actually, I'll give you a minute because if you have to
Oh,
write
man, I
down
don't know.
the game names.
Okay, so are we including spin-offs? Or are we just including mainline?
Main games.
Okay,
Main games.
so I'm good.
All
No
right,
one
30
talked.
30 more seconds.
No one talked about Judgment.
30 more
I know.
seconds.
I thought people like Judgment.
People can fly away from judgment. All right.
20
Oh.
seconds. 20
Hmm.
seconds.
Well, Judgment is the
15 seconds.
the redhead stepchild.
It is, and it's not the underrated one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I'm probably totally.
5, 4,
I'm
3,
totally wrong too.
2, 1, 0. Whoops. I turned the volume off. All right, there we go. Polar, show me your answer.
All right, so it's in yellow, so I don't know if you can see it. I got 3, and the specific ones are 1, 2, and 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I said 4 of them. Gears 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Arc.
Arc.
I also said 4, and I can't comment which one it is because I've only played Gears 5, so
Okay.
I took a guess.
Okay,
So,
that's...
all right. So Arc gets 1 point for getting how many games have 5 acts. Polar, what was your answer?
It was 3.
You said 3. What were the
Yeah.
games you said though?
1, 2, and 4.
Okay. Well, you didn't get the original answer wrong, so I'm not giving you any points. Never mind. You
Yeah.
didn't get the original answer right, so you can't get bonus points.
No,
if you
I
don't
know
get the
that. I know.
okay. Because I was about to give you 3 points because you technically got. All right, Gaff, you got it right on the head. You get 1 point for the correct answer and 3 bonus points.
3.
Or
God
no,
damn.
sorry, four bonus points.
Four.
I'm never catching up to this. What are these rules? This is
Yeah,
anarchy.
I think this is not gonna go well for balancing.
Oh no!
Don't worry. There's a chance to catch up. There's a chance.
Isn't
to
the
catch
bonus supposed to be like a 0.5? Bonus is
Yeah,
like
or
DLC,
like another point?
bro.
Up. No, he got a point for each game that he got right.
Oh Jesus!
And he didn't
Round
guess
5
any
is going to
wrong.
be. Round 5 is going to be like points.
What's that? No, so yeah, Gears 1 through 4 have 5 acts. Gears 5, I looked it up, it has 4 acts.
Okay, so question here: how many questions are there in this? 5.
5.
There
So
were
I have to
3
get
more.
all of them right and some bonus ones, and hopefully Gaff gets
Oh.
none. Or none right.
No, 'cause
So
There's gonna be like a final Jeopardy where you can bet all your points.
that is not true, but don't worry. There's a chance.
There's a comeback. Okay, I'll take it.
And Polar, if you get this next question wrong,
You're out.
you can catch up on this one, Polar.
What if I
because
just,
I don't think Gaff's getting it right.
This is too much pressure. I'm just gonna talk now.
All right. Question number 3. I will give you 1 minute.
Oh,
answer
it's the
this
whole
question.
essay.
Oh boy.
Dragon Age Inquisition
Fuck.
allows you to choose
No.
from how many playable races. The bonus is, what are the races? 1 minute starting now.
You have something down for me because I've never played these fucking games.
Yeah, I think I have something for you. I think I have something
Jesus
for you.
Christ, I don't fucking. Which
It
Dragon Age
makes
was
you
it
feel
again?
better.
Dragon Age
been since-
Inquisition.
Like 2017 since I played this game, so
Dragon Age Inquisition is the most recent one.
Okay.
and it was not that recent.
Yeah, it was 2014.
Because I played it basically when it came out, and then I played it a little bit later when like all the DLC released together.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Okay,
All right.
I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Come on, Polar.
I can't, dude. It's so
Come
long
on.
since I played this game. You got me.
I've never played this game.
It shouldn't be that hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! I turned the volume off. What is going on?
All right, I'm excited to show my answer.
I'm
Go
not.
ahead, Gaff. Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess that there are 5 races that you can pick from, and they are human, elf, goblin, werewolf, and dwarf.
Okay. And we'll go to Ark next.
I also guessed 5 races, and I can't tell you because I never played the fucking game. I guess human and dwarf.
There you go.
That's it.
You're doing well, man.
I don't fucking know.
And Polar.
All right, give it a go. It's 3: elf,
Oh,
dwarf, and human.
Oh no! All right, none of you got it right.
I know. I missed one thing.
It's
The
6,
answer-
isn't it?
The correct what the hell? The correct answer is 4.
Oh,
damn it.
It is human, elf, dwarf,
Okay.
and Hunari.
Damn it! I knew it. It's
They
the word
allow-
guys. Oh.
Yup. Dragon Age Inquisition lets you play as them.
Wow, I'm surprised how many bonus ones I got right.
So,
Uh.
but you don't get points from because you got the
I know.
answer right.
I know.
Polar, that was your chance to catch up. You
I
might
was
be able to
close,
catch
man.
up.
I was close. I forgot about this stupid because I never wanted to play as the Kunari. Okay. The character creation was always weird for Kunari.
And actually, I am changing the last question. There's no bonus. It's just gonna be this. All right. It's just gonna be this. All right.
we all know
well,
Gaff's the winner.
so
already.
Gaff wins.
No. The last question will let you catch up. Don't worry.
Of course,
The
Gaff
ne-
would win. Sure.
But question 4, before we get to the last question, what was the first God of War spin-off game to be released? The bonus is what 2 games was it released? What 2 games in the God of War franchise was it released between?
All right, this.
Is this a trick question?
I feel like this is a trick question, kind of, because I don't know if there's any of those fucking bullshit mobile games.
Well,
There were mobile games?
I'm not saying.
Yo, Sony back then was fucking crazy with those weird ass mobile games. I just remember
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
Ratchet and Clank one. I don't know if there's a God of War one though.
Well, this is probably wrong then, because
Anyways,
I bet there's some obscure game that I have to say because it's the only one I know.
now quick question: does it have to be the games it was
Released
Released-
in between.
at the time of release, or like what we know now?
What do you mean? Time of release, not chronological. Time of release.
Which one was?
Fuck.
Oh, there's 2, but which one was it? I can't remember.
I'll explain it when we get to my answer.
I
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, I could be wrong on this. Fuck.
Two.
I don't know. Whatever.
Just take my gamer badge, guys. I lose.
Polar, you first.
Fine. Chains of Olympus and between 1 and 2. Problem.
Gaff.
God of War Ascension between 3 and God of War 2018.
Arc.
Chains of Olympus and between Ascension and 1. I could have that order wrong, but who knows?
That order is definitely wrong because
Fuck.
Wait.
1 and 2 came out before anything.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about, Ark?
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, I know.
I think he was thinking like timeline wise.
Yeah, that's why I was like confused. Cause
Oh
is,
no,
I know.
time release.
Chronological release.
So,
Yeah, just go ahead first. And I'll explain myself.
The answer is a mobile spin-off game.
I fucking knew it.
Fucker.
Called God of War Betrayal.
Very
fucking knew
fitting.
it.
Very fitting, God of War. Fucked me.
That came out in 2007. It came out the same year as God of War 2, but it came out in between God of War 2
Everything's
and Chains of Olympus.
I will not recover from this one.
Damn.
Oh
Man,
wait, I
that's
might have
good.
got that wrong then. Hold up.
Hey, I
'Cause I
got
thought-
Chains of
I thought
Olympus
you were talking
somewhere in
about-
there. Right?
I thought you were talking about like timeline wise, because I was like, isn't Chains of Olympus before
Yeah,
one? But
like,
there was
if we're
no game
talking,
released then?
if we're talking actual
Oh, yeah.
God of War games, that one doesn't count. Nobody talks about Betrayal.
I said spin-off. I said
No.
first spin-off game.
I fucking, because Sony did some fucking bullshit back then. There's like a Ratchet and Clank. There's like 2 Ratchet and Clank mobile games for like
And
Verizon.
it's like a
whatever
weird, like,
shit. Yeah,
and
I hope
something.
you guys are I hope
like
you
the
guys are
old
having
school
fun.
games.
Question. Let's do question 5, and then I'll win the game. Let's do
But,
it.
whoa, you better hold your horses.
I'm just saying, Chain of Olympus was probably the first one that was actually considered to be an actual God of War game.
Oh wait, that was 4. I thought that was 5. Fuck.
Question 5.
Whatever.
For the chance to catch up. I'll give you 2 minutes for this.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Write down as many of the titles of the Legend of Zelda series, the main games, as you can.
Shit.
What do you call main games? Because
I have a
Alright.
list of them here. I went on
Alright,
the
ready?
Zelda. I went on the Legend.
Can
of
I just
Zelda
do the
wiki.
subtitles? Can I just do the subheadings? Or do I have to say Legend of Zelda? Yes.
No, you can't. You can do the subheadings.
Okay.
okay, let's try.
All right.
And
Don't start yet. Don't start yet.
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, let the 2 minutes begin.
How are you guys' penmanship?
Terrible.
I'm awful. I've always been awful. Since
How
grade
quick are
12.
you at writing, though?
I can write fast.
Because I know all these.
Because Poe's actually played all of them in dinosaur times.
You guys better not be cheating.
Better watch it, dude.
My penmanship is fucking terrible, and I'm just freehanding it right now.
I'm freaking out. Oh my god.
Man, I like this. I don't have to do anything. I just watch you guys do this. This is fun.
This is a new kind of torture.
I'm gonna make this my segment every time I host.
I'm running out of room, so
Oh.
don't judge me.
Yeah, same.
As long as I can kind of read it.
Can we just list them off to you instead?
No,
My
they have to be written. I
penmanship is
think the whole point is like it
Well,
has to be
yeah,
written.
they have to be written down.
Yeah.
Because then you can just repeat what everybody else said.
How's that one called? Oh my god.
Oh my god, do the remakes fucking count? That's the question.
Remakes do not count.
Remakes
There's no way
do
to-
not count. I meant to say that. Remakes do not count. Sorry.
Okay.
You have 25 seconds remaining.
Ah, fuck.
Did I get them all? Did I really get them all?
No, That's not good news if Gaff got them all. Nobody can catch up.
I'm putting one on here, and that's probably not one, but I'll
5
go for it.
seconds. 5, 4,
Probably forgot a couple,
3,
but whatever.
2, 1.
Oh, I forgot one.
Hands
All
up.
right.
Hands
I
up.
forgot one. I know I forgot one. There's one I forgot.
Hold your piece of paper. In
I'll
your
hold the
hand
piece of
so I
paper
know.
up. Also,
so you
you're not
can't
going to
see.
be able
All
to
right.
read it. I'm going to have to read them
Yeah,
off to you.
me too.
There's a very good
Okay.
chance that Polar beat me.
Do you see? I ran out of room here.
It's fucking, my
Jesus,
penmanship is fucking
What is
terrible.
that, Polar? I can't
You're
even
out.
see that.
I told you I had to read them. Okay, you're gonna have to take my word.
I put
Okay,
abbreviations, so
are-
I'm gonna have to write my call mines out.
Hold yours up a little, but I can read yours. So
Gaff is using shorthand. I see.
Yeah, me too. I use
okay,
shorthand as well.
that is
So we have the first game on the NES.
You guys are smart.
Then we
Okay.
have second game. I think it's called Return of Link. I can't fucking remember.
it is
Oh.
not called Return of Link.
Nope, it is not.
Okay.
Then we have Link to the Past. Then we have
Yup.
Link's Awakening. And then I kind of like skipped.
Yup.
Oh fuck, I forgot some. Whatever. Then I have Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass.
Wait, slow down.
Okay.
Down.
Where'd you want me to?
Crap. Alright, so you have
I
1,
think our
2,
I think our
3, 4, 5, 6,
So where did you want me? Where?
7. Okay, so Wind Waker and then Twilight Princess. I see.
And Twilight Princess. Yep.
And then
Phantom Hourglass,
Phantom Hourglass.
Spirit Tracks.
Oh, Spirit Tracks. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
And
say?
then
Uh,
Skyward Sword.
I've definitely lost.
Then Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
And then my last one's A Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
I definitely didn't get them all. I know I missed some of them.
Okay. And Gaff. What do we have here? We have
Well, who knows if I even got their names right.
Legend of Zelda 1.
I will hold this up. so
Wait.
you guys know.
So you didn't write the subtitle for 2?
Nope.
Okay, so you don't get a point for that.
Damn it.
Or
Fuck, I just looked up what 2 was. God damn it, I was close.
or
Sorry. I gotta-
3. Okay,
real
so
quick.
I see Ocarina of Time. I see Wind Waker. I see Majora's Mask. I see. What is that? What is the one you have after Majora's Mask?
Link to the Past. Oh, I forgot T. Wait, no, I didn't. I'm good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get you for spelling errors, don't you know?
Okay, Link to the Past, and then what is that next one? What's the one after?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. Okay,
I don't even. This is.
and
hurting my
then
brain
you
a little
have
bit.
TP, and then you have Phantom Hourglass, and you have Breath of the Wild. What's the last one you have?
Link Between Worlds. And that's it.
Oh,
That's the
LBW.
last.
Okay.
That's the last one.
Okay.
I've already lost, haven't I?
Now we have
Yes. So-
Polar.
Okay, I'm gonna read that to you. You gotta take my word for it because you see, as you can see that you can't see, right? Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons,
I forgot those ones. Mm-hmm.
Phantom Hourglass,
Okay.
Spirit Tracks,
Okay.
Wind Waker,
Okay.
Skyward Sword,
Okay.
Breath of the Wild,
Yep.
the original Legend of Zelda,
Okay.
Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link.
Oh.
Correct.
Did I say Majora's Mask?
No, you did not.
The
Wait.
Link Between, or sorry, Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds,
Okay.
Twilight Princess,
Okay.
and then I think that's it for me. Unless I said Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks already. So
Yeah, you did say those already.
okay. Yeah, that's okay.
So You had how many did you have written down? Can you count for me how many you had written down? Just to make sure.
God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I believe.
Then I'm gonna need you to read them to me again.
Oh my god.
Because I only had 14.
Okay, so Spirit Tracks,
Yep.
Vampire Glass, Oracle of Seasons
Yep.
and Ages, so that's 2. And then Legend of Zelda 1 and 2, which 2 was The Adventures of Link. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds,
Yep.
Breath of the Wild,
Yep.
Link's Awakening.
Yep.
Did I say Skyward Sword already?
No.
Wind Waker.
I feel like he's not reading these off of the.
So
Wikipedia.
tricky enough, it's hard for me to read my own handwriting because I was going quick.
Well, either way, I got 14 both times you read them to me.
Okay, so we'll do 14 then, because I'm bad at counting.
So in third place with 13 points. Actually, I'll do second place. In second place with 14 points is Polar. In first place, the ultimate champion with 15 points.
God damn it.
Is Gaff.
I know the most video games.
And in
I would've gotten
third
drafted.
place with 13 points is Ark.
It was a photo finish.
See, I told you could catch up. You almost did.
Yeah.
That was close.
So
That was fun.
That was a
Gaff
good thing.
is the first champion of Sam's video game trivia working title. Woohoo!
Sam's
Damn
Fun
right.
Parentheses video game trivia. I'm gonna talk about that, by the way.
So with all that done, it is Gaff left. He was done. He had had
He's
enough.
like, man,
It
the
is
ultimate champ will do what he wants. I am Sam now.
Gaff did not want to say goodbye.
One-
Hey, talk about a sore winner, huh?
I know, right? It's the
we have
opposite.
come to the end of the episode. In the future, I will give the winner like 30 seconds to talk about how great they are. But since
Damn it.
The winner can do the housekeeping. That's how I see it.
Since Polar is trying to get out of here and go see some fireworks, let's get to this end of the episode. Thanks for watching. This has been episode 15. Yes, 15 of X Interact.
15.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter, and we got a new Twitter handle. It is now at X Interact, all capitals. Don't necessarily know if that matters. With an underscore at the end. Much easier than our old one, which I don't even remember what it was. But make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit all that jazz, share with everybody you know that likes video games, even people who don't like video games.
We do some fun stuff here.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Spotify and all those other beautiful podcast services around the world that you might use. Almost. Yes.
Yep.
And we have some streams planned in the future, so we are in the works with that.
Maybe
some streaming together at some point. Loose right now, so we're in the works, but that'll be. Look out for that on our Twitter, is what I'll say.
Yes. Yeah, turn those notifications on. All right. Well, this has been fun. Everybody, thanks for watching. Till next time, I'm Sam.
I'm Polar.
I'm Mark.
I'm Gav.
Yeah,
Have
come
a
on,
happy
winner,
4th
you
of
gotta be more
July, guys.
enthusiastic than that.
Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.